Hi everyone, this is Filip from Osprey Games and I'm excited to be telling you a little bit more about our upcoming title, Zoo Ball. Specifically, I'm going to be giving you the rundown of the 4-player game. If you're interested in finding out how the 2-player game works, please check the link in the description. Now, in Zoo Ball, you're going to be taking control of a team of 4 animals, partaking in the single greatest sports in the animal kingdom, Zoo Ball. Your team consists of 3 blockers. These are 3 big brawny guys there to defend your own goal and push yourself into your opponent's goal. But the most important piece you have is your scorer, marked with a different background. Your scorer is the only piece that can score you points. You get that into your opponent's goal and you're golden. Now, in a 4-player game, each player will have their own team of 4 and they'll set up in the space matching their color. They can set up anywhere within that semicircle, even just partially within that semicircle. Once each player has done that, you randomly determine who to start, and that player takes their first turn. And each turn in this game, players are faced with a very important choice. I can flick my scorer, then that's the only piece I flick that turn. I simply move it forward. Alternatively, I can flick up to all of my blockers, which gives me a lot of versatility in that I can use some of them for moving forward, for pushing opponent's pieces out the way, or even setting up for my defense. The game keeps on going until any player has their score fully within the opposite player's goal, at which point the game ends immediately and that player has won. That means that as red player, I have a single goal to score into, but I have 3 goals to defend. So it doesn't matter if this goal here isn't mine. If white gets their score in there, that's game over for me as well. So you're always going to have to balance how much you attack and how much you defend. Final rule you have to worry about is that when a piece goes off the edge of the board, and it will, you're going to try and replace it as close as it was within the sidelines. However, there's always 2 sides of the board, which are my way sides. The 2 adjacent to the side I'm scoring on. If a piece goes off that side, I'm going to instead replace it on the opposing side as closely as I can. That means that if I just take long shots, hard shots there, I'm just going to rebound right back. I'm going to have to use a little more finesse. And that's it. That's how you play the 4-player version of Zoo Ball. If you've liked that video, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to find out more about the game or order it, the link for that is in the description. As always, thank you for watching.